Hi everyone, my name is Abbas Garg. Today we are going to talk about sorting algorithms. So I'm basically from Bennett University, Greater Noida. So let's begin. Sorting algorithms are ways to organize an array of items, from smallest to largest. So these algorithms can be used to organize any messy data. Furthermore, having an understanding of these algorithms and how they work is fundamental for strong understanding of computer language. Also, it is becoming more and more critical in the world of pre-made packages. So basically this block focuses on the uses, advantages and disadvantages of specific sorting algorithms. Although there is a wide variety of sorting algorithm, but we are going to basically focus on straight insertion sort, shell sort, bubble sort, and selection sort and heap sort. So the first two algorithms, which are straight insertion sort, shell sort arrays with insertion. Also, this is when elements get inserted in the right place. So the next two, which is quicksort and bubble sort arrays with exchange A. And when elements move around the array. The last one is heap sort, which is kind of different. It selects the right algorithm as then runs down in the array. So now it's essential to understand some specific terms like big O notation. So it's basically named after itself, which is followed by a function on. So big O is used to imply the complexity of algorithm or how much space is gonna be used. So like the people want to calculate worst case complexity of n elements. For example, there is number 2, we have to find it, so we are going to name it as the worst case complexity. So this is what is meant by big O notation, because it has to run down through the entire array. So straight insertion sort is one of the basic sorting algorithms that inserts the element into the right place. Now let me tell you, we have switched to the different types of sorting algorithms that are there. So straight insertion sort is usually inserted in a new array until it keeps finding an element smaller than itself. Okay, so it's very advantageous and affordable, and also it's very easy to implement. It's very effective in case of small amounts of element. Also, it can turn into a binary insertion where you have to travel through long distances. However, it's usually slow when list becomes too large. So shell sort is the next insertion sort. It first partially sorts the data, then completes it by running the algorithm on the entire array. So it generally starts by choosing small subsets of the array. So it's going to repeat itself over the large array until it reaches a point where entire thing is going to become sorted. So main advantage is it's much more closer to insertion sort. Also, it's very effective. But one thing that is there, that it's not as much efficient than shell sort and uh, over merge sort, not as efficient as merge sort. So next is bubble sort, which is basically like the larger number tends to float on the top. So that's where it gets its name. That's the concept. So basically it's like the loops are there in an array. So if there is a number greater than itself, the position would result in the number moving up. So it's going to repeat that cycle until itself, like in the algorithm, until there's no need of changing the order. So it's very advantageous and very simple and works very well on already sorted lists. So programmers can benefit from it very well because it's very quick. However, it's one of the slower algorithms. Now next is the quicksort. As the name suggests, is one of the most efficient sorting algorithms and most used as well. So you select a pivot here, and the number that will separate its data on the left numbers and the right numbers. Okay, so on the left they are smaller and on the right they are greater numbers. That's the concept that's being used here. Okay, so basically it's using divide and conquer using recursion. So that's the concept of it. Now we are going to switch to the last sorting algorithm, that is the heap sort. So it's basically in the structure of a heap. So it's like specialized data structure in the form of tree vector. So it's kind of different. So it's basically a tree created in the beginning, and the values are sorted from left to right. Okay, and first we create a root node. With the first value we create a child node, and then we insert the next value. At this stage, we evaluate if the value is set so the child node is greater than the root node. If yes, then we keep on changing the values. I think you might have got some idea what's happening there. So after that, we do this to all the trees. So the idea is to have a value of child node being greater than the root node. So this is what heap sort means. Thank you. I hope you might have got some understanding of what sorting algorithms are.